lot though. All right, so this is a bird that was raised at Westminster Farms, and you can find them on Barn Buggy. And I'm going to prepare this roasted today, but what I wanted to show you was how to truss a chicken. This is really important when you have birds like this. They're unlike grocery store chickens. They're much more lean and they have really long limbs and really long wings. So you don't want it to go into the oven apart, you know, like this. You want to make it more compact so that it'll heat evenly. Now, this doesn't have the Pope's nose, which is right here, which is the tail flap. So it's easier to truss without string. So basically, you have this big, long, generous flap, especially after it's been sitting in buttermilk for 12 hours. You cut a slit in each side of the flap, which I've already done, and you want to cross the legs. So the right leg goes through the left slot, push it forward, and then the left leg goes through the right one. Before you close it up, you can stuff that cavity with some citrus, or I put in some sage and garlic. Everything was seasoned. I used 3/4 teaspoon of salt for every pound of meat. You can back that off a little bit if that scares you, but I think that's a good proportion. And then underneath the skin, you just sort of put your finger between the skin and the protein, and you can stuff herb in there again, and garlic. I don't do pepper, but I usually pepper after. So you have to address these wings because they're so long. And basically I flip the bird over and you are essentially tucking the wing tip behind the neck stub of the chicken. Okay. So turn it at the elbow and then tuck it behind the neck, okay? Then when you flip it over, you have a much more compact little beautiful bird, all right? The next thing I'm gonna do is just completely cover this with spices and then roast it in the oven.